And so here we are outside the parish church of St. Peter, the town centre parish of Bournemouth. This beautiful Victorian splendid church. Personally, I think there are nicer ones in the town, but this is a particularly good example inside. Some fantastic wall hangings and ornamentation, but it's not the church we've come for. No, we're heading up this way past the war memorials. Sorry about the language in the background. And did you work out what I was saying about an eviscerated heart? There is a monstrous connection to this town, and it is that flat piece of ground up there, just up the steps. I'm talking about a literary giant who is well known around the world, played seminally by Boris Karloff. And of course many other great actors have also played the monster. You should have got it by now. I'm talking about the book of Dr. Frankenstein's monster. And the author of that book, Lady Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley. Now, the Shelley Manor House is over in Boscombe, and I will do another one of that another day. But as we come up where the flowers are, here we see the Shelley family tomb. Always somebody leaves flowers. We don't know who it is, but there's fresh flowers here nearly every week. Must be a local person and supporter. So this is the grave of Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley, married to 3rd Baronet Sir Percy Florence Shelley, son of Percy Bysshe Shelley, the poet. All of them are buried in here, in this piece of ground under here. And of course, she is the writer of Frankenstein. Very great avant-garde step at the time for a woman, good God, a woman, to write a piece of literary genius such as she did. Now, I said about an eviscerated heart, I wasn't just referring to the monster. When her husband was dying, he wrote a poem, an ode to love, for his wife, and there was a line in it, something about hearts should be entwined as hearts, even in the cold land. And so when he died, he was buried and interred in Westminster Abbey, and his words touched the king at the time so much that he instructed the Dean of Westminster Abbey to have Sir Percy's mortal remains removed and his heart eviscerated from the remains and brought down here to his wife's grave, where they were reunited once again. So a very touching, romantic end to a wonderful life and literary greatness. So we're now going to move on to the mass murdering sportsman. Give you a clue. R. Henry carried his coffin at his funeral. That should give you a clue as to the sport, if nothing else.